All right, we're going to be talking today about how it's 90% of African American, Mexican, or Mexican households, whatever race, doesn't have fathers. And I'm gonna break it down to y'all because here's my thing. If you ever take a look at a male who drags a single mother, and I talk about this all the time in my videos, when you see that a male figure that drags a single mother down, those are the males who either had no father and figure in the home, a single mother denied them, they couldn't be in control, or let's revert back into what I just said. They never really had a good, close bond with their mom. I wouldn't consider myself a single mother because the thing of it is I am, but I'm not. I've always had male figures around my sons. My son's dad is still currently around to, help my son build. So I'm grateful for that and him to be around both my boys. Um, when you have men who downplay single moms and talk bad about them, whether they're financially stable, whether they're not financially stable, those are what you call males that who were never really raised good. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really raised proper. So when you get someone that does that, most of those kind of men, they live home with their moms, or they, dated a single mother, and the single mother did a little bit more than what their single mother doing. Some of these black men and white men, Asian men, Spanish men, most of them don't have a bond with their parents. Most of them, hold on, most of them, they don't have bonds with their dads. And most of them, when they talk like that, they don't have mother and son, mother and son, they don't have mother and son, you know, bonds. They don't have mother and son communication. So that's why they talk so badly about single moms. They got to see their mothers bringing different dudes around who's not their father. They got to see their mom dating man after man. And that's one thing I try to not do with my kids. If I'm dating someone, I would have to really, take a step back and let my kids see who I'm dating, because it takes a lot for a child to go through that. So, but right now I'm talking about the males. You have a lot of times when these males don't have father figures around. They would pretty much put in place something to bring another woman down because she's taking care of her household. Uh, I was dating a guy like that. His household was fucked. I mean, I dated him, and he didn't have the best communication with his mom, and I can tell. But I was like, wait a minute, you don't have a lot of good connections with your mother, like. That's your mom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's like, well, I never had a male figure in my life. I've always, so uncles, but you have to have a male figure somewhere in your child's life. If you don't have a male figure in your child's life, either in the daughter's life, then your child is going to come up corrupt. Especially living in a rough neighborhood, living in areas, whether it's the city, whether it's a state that is have a project living, or whether it's you living in the suburbs. You should always supposed to have a male figure in your child's life, because sometimes a male needs that communication and that bond with his father. You can't keep a man out of their child's life. Same with me. I don't want to keep my children fathers out their lives, especially my sons. So it's important to do that, because when you see a lack of this type of situation, when these guys get on YouTube, they talk bad about moms, about, well, it's the father, and that's because they're jealous. They're jealous because there are some strong women that's raising these boys, and they're having male figures around their sons. You get what I'm saying? So how can you fix your mouth to say, talk bad about a single mom, when some of these single moms do go through a lack of dudes, but some of these single moms have male figures and uncles around them to guide their sons. Because a mother can't teach a boy how to be a boy, only a man can. Now, for you sorry ass mothers out there that don't have male figures in your son's life, you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because you should let your son be around some type of male figure, unless it's a coach, an uncle, some kind of male figure that comes in the family that's very positive. Get him all the attention to show him how to be a man. Because a mom, you can't show him how to man. Only a man can show a man how to be a man. See, when you are not used to a male figure, you don't know nothing about appliances. Your son don't know anything about going out here to get a job, going out here to take care of responsibilities to work. And then you complaining all day about your son being home with you, eating up all the cereal, eating up all the Pop-Tarts, being disrespectful, fighting all the time, trying to disrespect you and whoever else around you. That goes to show you that there are not male figures in your household. Ladies, start increasing that shit. I'm a single mother, and I'm going to have male figures around my sons. If you don't have male figures around your children, your household will be upside down. And these are the results of all these dudes that get up on YouTube. Some of them never had, and talk bad about single moms, some of them never had male figures in their lives. That's why they go on YouTube, they cry like they do, act like bitches, because they never had male figures in their life. But they downplay a single mother because they just some cock-sucking ass, bitch-ass niggas. So my thing to you is always have some type of male figure in your child's life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, then you have another male show your son how to respect women. When a man sit back constantly, talk bad about a single mother, about how she's raising her son, that's because he wasn't raised properly and he didn't have a male figure around his around him in his life. He probably don't even know his damn daddy, let alone know where his daddy is, because he feels that way. He's so broken. He's so broken. You have to excuse me, I do hair, that's why I got this in the back. But a male figure that's so broken, that's why they act the way they do. They act like bitch ass niggas, because they're so broken. There was never a father in their household. Same with a female. If her dad wasn't around, she still needs a mom to show her how to be a woman, how to go out here and conduct herself, how to take care of things that she's supposed to take care of. I mean, even if the daddy's not around and he never will come around the child, y'all got to start having male figures in y'all children's lives. Because if you don't, it's going to be some boys that going to be on there talking about, well, single mother this and single mother that. No. That's because you didn't have a male figure in your child's life. Or it could just be some bitch ass nigga who had dads in their lives. They just want to be bitch ass niggas and spread it up on YouTube. But I don't get that from people who have male figures in their life. I get that from niggas who never had their dads. And they always complain. You need some help. You need to get some help. And you need some guidance. Because mama can't do it all by herself, especially if she's raising boys and the fathers are out of the household. You still need your uncle, cousin, some type of male guidance around that boy to show that man how to pull his pants up and be a man and step out on faith. That's what you need to do. Because boys who get with lack of households, they don't have no respect. They won't have no respect for no woman, and they may not have no respect for the mother that's trying to raise them. So if you feel as though that I'm telling the truth and I'm right about all of these things, check out my YouTube page. It's more to come, and we can discuss the damn thing. Because I'm going to hit home when it comes to the real shit. I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit soon.